To be frank, earn some 2-3 lakhs. Along with that, I want to educate more people. My wife graduated as MSc, MEd. So our background was a teacher. Our dream from the childhood to start a school.
So nowadays the people are thinking the school is a business. How you are positioning yourself?
According to survey, on an average, a Bangalore parent spends at least 40% of their earning with their children in terms of tuition fees or school fees.
Why in school there is no learning of real life living, only writing and reading?
What Mahatma Gandhi says is, children should know basic language, reading, writing, along with that some mathematics. So these three concepts are very important. Till grade 5 or 6, like students should be good in all the things.
So how important the marks are in the school?
Marks are important, but that is not very much important. There should be minimum marks. Suppose if you go to any interview, if you go to Infosys interview, there will be cutoff for 60 or 70% mark. After 60 or 70 marks, like they will not see your resume.
If a child doesn't have a good score, they will seen as a failure. It's a failure for them. Why this pressure is there? Where we are lagging behind it? So Deepak sir,
Yes.
बहुत बहुत स्वागत है आपका.
Okay.
The founder's dream.
Okay.
Every founder has a dream.
Okay. Thank
What
you.
is your dream, sir?
Okay. Thank you for, first of all, thank you for inviting me onto the podcast. Like, I had like many difficulties in my life. I went through many difficulties. Like, I want to help basically children in achieving their career or dreams. That is my main aim. I need to help as much as children possible in my life. That is my main dream. I need to give them good education. I want to make them good citizens of India. Personally, I want them to do good things. That is my main aim.
Deepak, why you have started this? Any incident happened?
Okay. I'll start from my childhood. I am from a rural background. Like, usually there were Kannada medium schools. When I was studying, there were only 3 English medium schools. One was 10 kilometers apart, one was 8 kilometers apart, one was 6 kilometers apart. We didn't have proper transportation. So we had a situation like where we used to walk at least some 5 to 6 kilometers for my schooling. Like we used to walk. So there was a Kannada medium school which was close to my place. My dad didn't want to join me to that school because he wanted me to do something different in my life.
Okay.
So he joined me to that English medium school. Like I am a rural guy, as you know, I was very inferior. I was good in all the activities, but I never used to participate in the activities. Even my teachers, they didn't like encourage me to do activities, like especially sports and other activities. I was interested. Because of sports, I need to stay longer time. There was no proper convenience, so I had to avoid that. And like whatever the competitions, annual day, school day or sports day, I had to skip because no one like encouraged me or pushed me. So like that was a triggering point. Like this should not be happen with like the normal kids or the rural kids. Then I had a thought like, okay, something in my mind, I had this, like I had to start a school or something, like I want to help the rural student. There it triggered me.
But when it happened? In which year?
It happened like during 2000, 99, 2000.
2019.
99 or 2000.
Okay.
2000. Yes. 1999. Yeah. 2000. I got this trigger. This was like my primary school. Then I joined different school. There I got bit confidence. Like my teachers also used to encourage. But somewhere in my mind, I had something. Like I should show my potential somewhere. I should help like children. Like I should overcome all these difficulties what I am facing. The next generation or other kids should not feel. That I had in my mind. Like I was not like the topper. I was not in the passing range also. I was a average student. Like I used to score some 80%. I was in that range. But more than marks, like what my dad taught me is, he taught me like concept way. Suppose maths, like my teacher she used to make me buy at the tables. Like suppose 3 or 4 or type. What my dad used some logic there. He used to teach me with repeated addition or some different techniques. So in studies wise, I was okay. But when it comes to competitive exams, I was very good. So like 12th, after 12th, like I cracked my CET. I did my engineering. I got seat in very good college. During engineering also, like I was the first person to qualify. Like I was the only person to qualify GATE exam in my engineering in my entire class. So I was proud of that. And engineering, I explored many things. By that time, I was bit mature. I explored many things. It was going good. Then, because of this GATE exam, then I joined MTech. MTech was from PES University, BTech Plus University. Why I joined MTech is there is one reason. Like since I qualified my GATE exam, I wanted to study more also, and I used to get stipend. I used to get 12,500 rupees per month as stipend. That was like advantage for me also. So I joined my MTech. MTech
But
also
you are
went.
not a, you are not an average student. You are a brilliant student.
Yeah, yeah.
You
Like
done
when it
BTech
comes
plus.
to yeah, when it comes to competitive exam, I was good.
Uh,
Compared to normal subject, what when it competition exam, I used to crack the competitive exams. I think it's all because of my dad used to trigger the same thing I wanted to implement or this one. So like then I joined MTech. MTech was going good. I used to teach tuitions by that time. I used to teach engineering students. I used to go do stipend. And one thing I was thinking, so what after MTech? I wanted to do something on my own. Like, what can I do? I was thinking. Then one of my friend, like his brother, he was in IT. He gave an idea of starting a cricket ground. That time, cricket ground or sports, it was not so booming. It was there, but it was not so booming. Then I was the first person to start a turf ground in Sarjapur Road.
you bought the land,
No, I had my own land.
your own land.
Own land. It was of no use. So one thing I wanted to convert that land. I'll get income also. Then I will help these corporates also. Then I'll get some name also. So it will be for some years I can like do something in respect of income or other things. Then I was the first person to start a turf ground in Sarjapur Road.
Hmm.
It went well. Like where like corporates they used to come, they used to play, and like see to meet a company HR or a company owner, it is very difficult outside if you want to meet. But I got this very good opportunity. See, all corporates like weekends I used to organize cricket tournaments and other tournaments. I had an opportunity to meet all the HRs. Like they used to book the grounds, they used to interact me at least 3 hours. I used to get time to spend with the company HRs or owners. There I got lot of knowledge, like spending time with, like okay, ground is going good. Like I did my graduation, like parallelly I was working in an IT. So I worked in Chennai for 2 years. Like immediately after I was placed in MTech, I was placed in a company called Cognizant. So I was in Chennai for 1.5 years.
Hmm.
So like I used to manage both. Like one side it is ground, one side it is this one job. Monday morning, like I used to go to job. Till Friday, I used to work in Cognizant. Friday night, I used to catch a bus in Chennai. Sunday morning, I used to be here. Sunday morning, I used to start a match 7:30. Then the full entire day, used to go in match. Again, the same thing happened in Sunday. Again, Sunday night back, I used to take a bus, go back to Chennai. This happened like almost 1.5 year.
Wow, 24 into 7 you are working.
24 by 7, I worked.
So after that, like you have done your engineering gate, the MTech, then Cognizant,
Cognizant. Cognizant.
and after that you started the business.
Yeah. I started business.
In which year?
We started in 2019.
2019.
19.
From 2000 to 2019, 19 years.
No, like I was graduated in 2015. My MTech graduation was 2015. 2015 to 2017, I was in Cognizant. Like during Cognizant, I was thinking, like, okay, what next? Okay, ground I am doing, I am earning anything. Next, that thought was there in my mind. Like I want to do something more big. I want to help the children. That thought was there. The same year, 2017, I got married.
Wow, so many things are
So many
things
things
are coming.
happened.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like relating. Everything is happening like in a positive way.
But very fast, right?
Very fast. Yeah. And it was positive also. It is also very good also. Yeah. Like I was earning like some 30,000 in my, like it was my first job. Beginners, I used to earn like some 30,000. But to be frank, in grounds, I used to earn some 2-3 lakhs per month. Then I want to invest this money somewhere. Along with that, I want to get more popular, and also I want to educate more people. I want to help more people. This was my aim. The 2017, I got married. My wife basically she's graduate as MSc MEd. So our background was a teacher. So like
Now
it
connected.
all matched. Connected. Our dream from the childhood to start a school.
So in 2019, yes.
2019. Okay.
How much fund it took?
From 17, like I saved from ground amount, I said some 20, 25 lakhs, some other 20 lakhs we took as a loan. So construction, it took like 1.5 year. 2019, we started with school,
Your own land.
our own land. Like I had 4 grounds. Out of 4, like 2 were my own lands. One ground we removed, we started with a school. We started with simple Montessori school of 4 rooms. We invested some 40 lakhs. We started simple Montessori school of 4 lakhs. First year, we had some 24 kids. We started with 24 kids. Before that, actually, before starting a school, I was taking tuitions to analyze the kids. Like, what is the current education system? How the kids are learning? Like, the time we studied is different, and the time now it's quite different.
Very different, yeah, right.
Very different. So we started with tuition. Before starting the school, we started with tuition. That response was tremendous. Very good response. So like we started with 3 kids, then we went up to some 50, 60 kids, 80 kids. Then we had to hire some more teachers to manage everything. We hired. The next 2019, like we started with Montessori, with 4 rooms. We started with 24 kids, but the response was good. The same year end, we got Corona.
Oh my God.
Corona we got. One thing is I left my job. 2018 I left my job. I had loan. We started school. The same year 2019 we got a kid. So Corona came. I had a loan.
2021, 22.
Ground no income. No job. I got a kid. Newly married. I don't know what to do. So entire thing, like people started scolding me. Why did you start a school? You had a very good job. That this everything came. Then like my family, other members, they supported. But one vision I had. Like every great things, there will be some struggle or some phase will be there. Difficult phase will be there. Then here I realized. Then Corona also, what I did, I started a YouTube channel. Like in Corona also, I didn't keep quiet. Me and my wife, we started a YouTube channel. Then we explored various features, things in YouTube channel. That was also like learning phase for us. Then immediately after Corona, again like end of Corona, we started with tuition. The same 50 or 80 kids what we studied, all the students they joined our school. Immediately after Corona, we got 225 admissions.
Wow.
1 year. So it was like response was good, everything was good. So after Corona, along with the Montessori, we started with primary also.
So nowadays the people are thinking the school is a business, purely business. How you are thinking, it's a different thing. How you are positioning yourself, what you are doing as a business owner. It's a business or what?
No, it is not actually a business. See, on average, according to survey, on an average, a Bangalore parent spends at least 40% of their earning with their children in terms of tuition fees or school fees, what. So we analyzed everything. So our school fees, like average school fees in Bangalore, it's like 10 to 15,000 per month. What the parents are spending. So we calculated everything. It should not be burden to the parents. Our fees we reduced to 30-40%. It is like average fees is 7 to 8,000. So we calculated our teacher's salary because it is our own land. So many things we can constraint we calculated we did, and also we can't do for free. I saw a Sadhguru interview. Sadhguru during Shivaratri he does that festival. The person who is sitting in the front show he charges 1 lakh. In an interviewer, someone asked Sadhguru, why you are charging 1 lakh? You can give it for free. He can give it for free. But since he is paying that 1 lakh, he will know the value of money and he will know that. So for 1 lakh, he will gain that. For that money, what he paid, will gain that thing. Nothing is free. So we charge that minimal amount, whatever the possible. We want to help the students also. It should not be like business, because even many like teachers, many people are dependent on us. It should not be like a business. It should be beneficial for both the parents. It should be beneficial for both the students also.
But what is your thought process in school line? Like how different education is yours?
Okay. See, what convenient education what we are following is like what parents think is they think about the marks. Like my student should score 90%, 95%, etc. Since see, I will tell you one example. I was in an IT. So my team lead, he was very tensed. He was very tensed. I went to him and I asked him, "Why are you very tensed?" He said, "Like my son is having exam the next day, so I am very tensed." Oh, I thought he is writing some 10th or board exam or competitive exam. I am asking which class, like which exam he is writing. He said second standard exam.
Every parents in society, so there is a very very big pressure,
very big pressure.
and in only ladies.
Only ladies.
Correct? If I'm not wrong.
Yes.
She will say, my kid is given exam of English wala kuch exam hota na, that English exam is given. Other lady will see, oh, this kid is giving some English exam. Why my kid is not giving?
My kid is not giving. Yes.
Full
Okay.
social pressure.
Full session.
Like,
Yes.
even I told my wife, it's a second class or third class. Why are you taking
Ah,
tension?
why are you taking
It's not an IAS, IPS.
IPS? Yes. Yes. So that is the mindset of the parents actually. What I believe is, see, marks is important. Marks is important when it comes to board or competitive exams. But till grade 8 or 14 years, please don't pressurize your kids for any marks or anything. Let them enjoy whatever the thing is, the knowledge, what they gain. That is very important compared to marks. Marks is obviously important. In future, they will score marks. But this age, they should not feel that pressure. They should enjoy. They should learn in more practical way. And marks, obviously, there will be cutoff. So, if suppose if you go to any interview, there will be cutoff marks. So that marks they can concentrate. See, everyone can't be class topper. Everyone can't score. If there is 30 students in school, everyone can't score first rank. So there should be cutoff rank. So parents should know that. Along with that, whatever the knowledge, what they are gaining, that is very important compared to marks.
Right.
That is
So
what I
every
believe.
like you, me, and every children ask one question to themselves. Ki why study is so hard? What do you want to say to them?
Okay. Actually, to be frank, studies is not hard. There will be some constraint which limit them. Actually, see, suppose student is studying new thing, for us also change is something difficult. Okay, change is difficult. There will be two constraints, according to me. One is the student will be lagging in basics. See, suppose there is a multiplication program. If student doesn't know division program, suppose if student doesn't know addition program, obviously he can't solve multiplication program. So why he is facing difficulty means he lacks in some basics. See, suppose if student he can't like read 2 or 3 letter words, obviously he can't read a sentence. So there will be constraints of basics. Basics is very important. Because of these basics, see, suppose if you allow me to, I am a cricket player. If you allow me to stand in boxing ring, definitely I can't do. I don't know the role, I can't do. Since the student is lagging in something, so it that he might feel difficult. But with some basics and proper guidance, that is nothing difficult as such. Everyone, like everything, it can be cracked.
So why in school there is no learning of real life living, only writing and reading? Why school education is not like that?
Okay, I will tell you. See, suppose if you go to any CBSE or state board or ICSE board, they made some curriculum. Okay, curriculum it should be followed in the schools. That is a basic curriculum. See, suppose first standard student should know this one, like addition concept or subtraction concept. Second standard student, they should know this concept. Only the basic curriculum framework they give. What we schools do is, like along with that curriculum, the way we teach the kids will be
Right.
will differ. Like there will be different publication, the way they teach or the way we teach, that will be different. So we relate what we do in our school is we relate whatever the concept. See, suppose I give you 10 rupees. Like suppose I give my student 10 rupees. You go to the shop, you will like buy 5 chocolates. So the student should be able to relate this maths like multiplication or addition with that shop. Why shopkeeper gave only 5 chocolates? What is the cost of each chocolate? So 5 into 2 is 10.
10 rupees.
So like what we do in our school is we teach, we relate the books with the outside world and we teach. So it is like more practical that reading and writing is very important. See, suppose a student is very good artist. From day one or first standard, we can't encourage the student only in artist. I will tell you why. See, till grade 5, what the curriculum says, it should be common for all the classes. All the classes. See, suppose I am expert in computer science or other subjects, the optional subject will come when he goes to higher classes.
Right.
So, suppose I am an artist. I should know the basic English. What Mahatma Gandhi says is, a children should know basic language, reading, writing, along with that some mathematics. Suppose I am a good artist. In future, I might earn 1 crore. Okay. I know how to protect. I should know how to protect that 1 crore. I should know how to like. Suppose there is some agreement. I should know how to read. I should know how to read, write, and also that simple mathematics calculation. So these three concepts are very important. So three languages, reading language, and simple mathematics. So what we do, what the board also suggests, like till grade 5 or 6, like students should be good in all the things, reading, writing, or whatever the things. They should be good in all the things. Like once they grow, they can choose their own preference.
Right, right. So in school there is a concept called marks,
Marks.
right? You have to get marks, 98%, 99% marks, right?
Yes.
So how important the marks are in the school?
Okay. As I said, marks are important, but that is not very much important. See, there should be minimum marks. See, suppose or 70, 80. Suppose if you go to any interview, if you go to Infosys interview, there will be cutoff for 60 or 70% marks. After 60 or 70 marks, like they will not see your resume. Like all the students who are in 70 marks or 80 marks, 90 marks, they treat you the same. They test your knowledge. Like whether the candidate is suitable for this job, they will test your knowledge. Marks is important up to certain level. After that, marks will not be important. After the cutoff period, see, now no one will ask my marks. They will check my knowledge. So knowledge is very important. Marks is important up to certain level. And when it comes to board exam or competitive exam, we do agree. Marks is very important because we need to judge the students in some particular basis. So that what we are doing is we are judging in terms of marks. But marks is not everything. Like especially up to 14 years, the marks, we don't concentrate at all. We concentrate only on the knowledge.
But here is one thing: if a child doesn't have a good score,
Hmm.
they will seen as a failure. It's a failure for them. Correct?
Hmm.
Why this pressure is there?
Hmm.
Where we are lagging behind it?
Hmm. Actually, we started a Montessori. What Montessori says is Montessori, there will be no teacher. Montessori, it is an observer. So what we tell to our parents is we observe the child every week or every month. Okay. So we observe them, if there is any problem, if suppose the student is very good in cricket, so we suggest the parents to encourage in cricket. Okay, marks, okay, just pass marks is also okay. But what they need to achieve their dreams also. They will have, suppose some student is I have an example. One student is there, she scores 35 to 40 marks, just passing marks every time, but she is very good dancer. So what we tell is we encourage their parents. Actually, first thing is we need to educate the parents. If we tell children, they can't understand.
This is
We
very
need to,
tough. This is very tough.
this is very tough. Actually, the first thing what we do is we extract the children talents. Then we talk to the parents. We will educate the parents. This is the situation. This is the thing. This is the thing. So you please concentrate on this. Okay, marks later, basic knowledge, writing, reading, mathematics is sufficient. Along with that, you please concentrate on your talent. The same thing we followed with one of the student. He was now he is very good cricketer. He is playing zonals also. He is almost playing states now, Karnataka state. Yeah, yeah. So we need to recognize their talents. That is very important.
Nowadays, I'm doing so many podcasts with the founders of schools.
Okay.
So every founder has the same vision.
Okay.
Now the school education system pattern is changing a lot.
Yes, changing.
Now from 3-4 years,
Yes, yes.
not from 5-6 years. Now it's from 3-4 years changing. It's a lot.
Yes, yes.
Everybody wants to change it, but officially they can't do it. They are saying that officially they can't.
There will be some constraints. That's what I said. See, CBSE prescribes something that we need to follow. Along with that, we can include some, add some, or we can convey in different way. But the basic thing we should follow that. That NCF, National Curriculum Framework, what they give, that basic thing we should follow. Keeping that as base, we can do some changes.
But is there any kind of rule like students should not be get failed?
Yeah, there is a rule.
Which class?
There is a Supreme Court order.
Huh.
Till grade 8, any student should not be failed.
Till 8th.
Till grade 8.
In 9th?
9th, they can fail. It's based on school. Yeah.
9, 10th, 11th, 12th.
Yeah. That will come into
But till 8th, so there is no tension
no tension.
for any parents.
Yeah. But some, they take it as advantage.
Huh.
Anyway, they will pass, so why to study? But that should not be the case.
Right.
Actually,
But pressure should not be there.
pressure should not be there. Yeah.
Acha, tell me about something Aspire Bees.
Okay.
Something more about it. What is your thought? What is your mission, vision? What you want to do?
See, coming to Aspire B School, I want every kid to exhibit their talent. See, I faced, as I said, I faced so many difficult. See, whatever the program, suppose assembly or school, anything, I want all the children to climb on the stage in one or the other activity. So say they will avoid that stage fear. So it will be good for them. Along with that, like see, suppose 100 marks, we have exam for 100 marks, out of which 50 marks we give for studies, other 10 marks for life skills, punctuality, and other things we concentrate. So what we do, we make the kids overall development. Once suppose the student should go out of the aspire B school, he should face the real world, he should be ready to face that real world. That is our main aim. Mission vision, yes. Overall development of a kid, teaching the kids more practical way. Once the student goes out of our school, they should face the real world.
What is the most challenging part in your life
Most challenging part,
apart from Corona?
I don't feel it as challenging actually. See, from since my childhood, actually I am good at mathematics. Whatever the problem comes, I try to find a solution. So it's not like I have any difficulty or challenge. Whenever I get something, I start thinking about the solution. I don't think about the problem. I always try to think about the solution. What can be done? How it can be overcome? See, like learning is a lifelong process. Like I am not the expert or you are not the expert. Even sometimes I learn from an LKG kid also. Sometimes I learn from 10th grade kid also. Learning is, but I don't feel it as challenging or failure. But I try to learn and overcome that. I want to upgrade myself.
So what you have learned from the life till now?
Mm.
What is the mean of success in your eye?
Success, like still success, as I say, it is not a destination actually. Success, I feel it is a journey. Like every stage, whatever I am doing, I want to do it more perfect way. I am trying to do. If there are some mistakes, I am correcting it. But success, as I said, it's not a destination. It's a journey. I am traveling, but success, like still more things I need to achieve.
Mm-hmm. What is more most difficult, teaching to student or to teach the parents?
No, I don't feel so much difficult actually. But comparatively, like educating parents, actually, it's quite challenging. I don't think it is difficult thing. It is quite challenging.
Like why and how?
Be suppose traditional method. There is a student actually. He is very good in studies. The parents they never encourage in sports or extracurricular other things. So every time like we have to call to the parents, we have to convince them. Like see, look, only the studies is not at all important. See, suppose Corona came, like we can't survive with the help of knowledge. Marks. Kids should know other skills also. You should know how to cook. You should know how to grow crops. Actually, in our school, we teach gardening also. Like, so at least some basic things like kids should know, like how the farmer grows crop. We don't know how the situation be in life. So the student should be ready for everything.
It's like your school is like Ranchod Das Sanchad school.
Mm-hmm.
Ranchod Das Sanchad 3 Idiots movie, have you seen?
Yeah.
Huh? That is school kya?
No, it's not like of the thing. But we want the student to learn like all the things in life, more practical way and challenges. Actually, there are two things. If you see any government school student and like some top international students, the student who is in international school, they have very good career guidance. Like everyone, parents will be educated school, they know, but they don't have proper life skill.
Right.
See, suppose government school student, see, suppose both the students, I will live in Bomanalli bus stop. I will tell them, you go to Care Market. What government school students, you will find a way to go. You will go to BMTC bus, you will find a stop, you will talk to people, you will go. What private school students do, they will book a cab because you know only the so much. But the failure, see, suppose if there is no cab, obviously you can't go. So what I feel is like we want to work on both life skills and career guidance. Career guidance anyway in Bangalore, like most of the school, like all are educated, they will get. Along with that, we need to teach this life skills also. See, suppose a student is failing in something, like how can you overcome that? What are the positives you should take? Those kind of things we teach the kids.
But whenever you run the school, you need to educate to children first. Second thing, you need to educate your staff.
We need to educate the staff. Yes.
Third, you need to educate the parents.
Yes.
And fourth, you need to educate the society.
Yes.
Is it correct?
Yes.
But it's a very challenging job.
Very challenging, but we need to do that. That is my strong determination. See, if we educate student, Obviously, after 10 or 15 years, when he grows, he will remember this, it will be educated. But actually, educating parents, it's quite challenging, but it is not like unsaid, it is not like impossible, but it is quite challenging. We can definitely do that. You can see, like, whatever the decision we take our school, at least 98% of the people, parents, they help us, like, they support us. Sir, you are taking the right decision. You please go ahead, like, whatever the situation it may be, we will help you.
In last 4-5 years, have you faced any kind of challenge that you don't want to do this? You want to pursue any other thing?
No, no, no. I never felt that.
Because it's from your childhood, right? If I'm not wrong, you want to educate the.
Yes, I want to educate the people. I want to help the people. That is my main. Even my wife, we both have the same aim. We want to help students. We want to make the society better.
Do you want to give any tips to parents?
Yeah, some tips. Actually, the most difficult thing or parenting tip I can give is, please spend some time with your kids. At least 30 minutes. You keep aside all your phones or whatever the thing. You should spend at least 30 minutes with your kids. See, what happens is, like, some examples I will tell you. See, some students are there. Both their parents are working. They will go to work like morning 7 o'clock. Before the students wakes up, she goes to work. Then they will return home by 8 or 9 o'clock. By that time, student will be like, he will be slept. Okay, like, once the student will be there in the school for some 6 hours, 6 to 7 hours. Like, you don't know, after reaching the home, you don't know what are the activities students is doing. There is no parent to monitor. School can't monitor. They will do many other things, and even the kind, like, the digital or the mobiles are so powerful. Like, you don't know where the it drags the children.
Right.
So I request all the parents, you please monitor your kids daily. You sit for them, you talk to them, like, you talk to, like, you see what are the difficulties they are facing, or what, or like how it is going in terms of studies or other thing. You please talk with them, you sit with them, and you monitor them at least for 30 minutes. It will be for betterment of your children only. If you leave the children, like, there are many things to influence the children. There will be many friends, mobiles, other things. Because of this, the students, not only with the help of with respect to studies, it will, like, many other factors will also affect the children.
But you tell me one thing, Deepak ji. If we talk about my father's generation, okay, so he used to work hard. Even he didn't give any time to us. Same thing with your father. Might be. I'm not sure, but might be. The same thing is happening before 10 year, before 20 year. Same thing is happening now. So what is the difference?
No, like, external factors, that time it was less. What you used to do, we had not had TV we had, okay, early we had TV, we didn't have the smartphones. And many external, like, factors it will affect. There we used to interact with nature. We used to play with like, our friends. We used to play more physical games, more natural, more things. Now what happening is, it's like smartphone, it can, like, do anything to you. Like, see, there is a saying actually, human beings, we should control the machines should not control human beings. What is happening with respect to smartphones is, smartphones are controlling human beings. We are not controlling. Students, without their knowledge, actually, smartphones are controlling them. So even students doesn't know what is happening, what is not happening. So what we request, like, that was not there that time. We used to play physical games. We used to go outside, roam, dome, no. We used to interact with nature.
Yes, right.
Yeah. That is the thing actually. So we request all the parents, please monitor your kids at least for 30 minutes. Please interact with them.
One last question for this podcast. So what is your vision for 5 year?
One of the thing, I want to educate as much as people possible. Like, students also, parents also. I want to make this society better. Along with that, I want to introduce more technology in my school. Like, you have seen the latest technology, artificial intelligence. Basically, I am an engineer. The VLSI which we used to work was 120 GSM. Now the technology is so advanced. Now it is 5 nanometer, 5 nm. The technology is so advanced. So along with life skills or whatever the thing, we want to introduce technology also into the school. That is my main vision in the next 5 years.
Will you introduce robotics also?
Robotics we already introduced.
AI, robotic.
We want to introduce, yeah, bhai. Yeah. We already introduced. Actually, we are not introducing all at a time. Our growth is also gradual, linear. like 30 to 40% growth every year. Even the same way our technology or whatever the thing, we are increasing gradually. If you give entire technology, all the things at once, even student, they feel difficulty. So gradually we are increasing.
So good, Deepak ji. Wish you all the best for your
Okay.
future.
Okay. Thank you so much.
A great perspective from your side. I think you are doing a great job, and it's a God's work, right?
I feel so.
Don't teach people. People will not be get educated. If they will not get educated, society will be not good. Thank you so much for doing a great job, sir, and thank you so much for coming in this show. I'm so grateful, sir.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you so much for the opportunity, sir.